I am 17, and in 3.5 years of weightlifting, I gained 40 pounds of pure muscle. And I am going to tell you something now. Bodybuilding is like building a house. You need a strong foundation to start with, so it doesn't collapse when a storm comes. And that foundation for bodybuilding is consistency. Consistency is most important because if you don't go to the gym consistently, you won't make progress. By the way, I have a bulking course, so first link in the description. I think it is really worth it for you to at least check it out, because you've watched this far into the video and clearly you're interested in the topic, so check it out. My little piece of advice for now: if you want to start weightlifting, if you want to, get big, start bulking, first subscribe to my channel. But secondly, think less and just take action. Take action straight away, because think about it. You're just wasting your time thinking about shit because you don't know shit about weightlifting, about bodybuilding, about bulking. So now, as not even a total beginner, as someone who hasn't been to the gym yet, just go. I have literally a guide on how to sign up to a gym on my channel, so search that up if you need that. But my advice is just go. You can force yourself, you can literally command your body to do stuff. And so force yourself to just go to the gym, sign up, buy the membership. Usually gym memberships aren't expensive at all, so it's not an excuse for you that you're poor. It is really worth it to just invest in yourself. Because think about it, you've been investing in fucking random businesses like Nike, Adidas, fucking, I don't know, Gucci, fucking, McDonald's, but you're scared to invest in yourself, in like your future. That is fucking pathetic. So think about it. Just stop being a bitch. I mean, don't think about it actually. Don't think, but just go to the gym. Right now, as a beginner, you don't need the perfect routine. You don't need to know what exercises to do. You don't need to know the best split. You don't need to know the best time to work out at. You don't need to know all this fucking shit. What you need to know right now is just do it. Just go to the gym like 6 times a week and just get the reps in and get the reps in. So just show up. Literally. This is the best advice I can give you. Just go to the gym. Just go. Like, don't reject yourself by saying, oh no, I don't want to go to the gym. But deep down you know you want to go, but you try to convince yourself that no, I'm fine with the gym, and make stupid excuses. I'm telling you now, you're a bitch. You're a bitch if you don't even want to invest in yourself. But as I've said, you invest in like random fucking businesses that you don't care about, that don't care about you as well. I'm telling you, most guys who want to start weightlifting and get big and look better, they will not achieve that. You know why? Because they won't even try. They'll say like, oh no, weightlifting is not for me. The gym is not for me. Motherfucker, you've never been to the gym. So first, go. Like, a couple of times, like 10 times, 20, 30 times, then you can think that, okay, maybe weightlifting is not for me, maybe I should do calisthenics or I should do CrossFit. Try all these things. I'm not saying that weightlifting is the best. For me, it's the best. But very important concept for you for consistency is just do what you enjoy in terms of resistance training, because there's many types of resistance training. There's powerlifting, there's bodybuilding, there's calisthenics, CrossFit, and all of these can get you jacked. All of these. But the one that will get you jacked is the one that you'll enjoy and you'll want to do the most. So just try all these things. Like, first, I recommend for beginners just weightlifting, bodybuilding. Consistency is what you should be primarily focused on right now. And then you'll just know what exercise you should do, what split is the best, what workout routine you should use. Honestly, I recommend just buying my fucking course and following my advice here, because it is really fucking amazing. How amazing is it? I'm literally like being a personal trainer for you for free. So if I've helped you, think about giving back something to me in form of money. So buy my course. Honestly, it is really worth it if you feel like I am credible, because I am. Honestly, just you'll figure out everything on your journey. But if you just start, if you just go to the gym, you don't have to do the best fucking hard workout. And actually, I recommend for beginners, do easy workouts, do short workouts, but most importantly, be consistent. Then you can make your workouts longer, harder, but now consistency. So think less and take more action. So take action. Actionable step for you, your homework for today. As soon as possible, you do your first workout. You sign up to the gym and you do your first fucking workout. That is it. It is actually not hard. It is a bit uncomfortable maybe if you've never done that, but it is so worth it. Just by following my advice that I've given you here, that you should just mindlessly, even without thinking about anything, you just go and even train like a fucking dumbass. Of course, like, don't injure yourself. Don't get like, I don't know, 20 fucking kilo dumbbells and try to fucking curl them. Of course, you're not gonna be able to. So don't injure yourself, but do whatever comes to your mind. Literally, like, do some bicep curls, do some fucking bench press, squats. Literally, anything. You're still gonna be better than 90% of people who either don't go to the gym. Who don't go to the gym, including the people who didn't even think about it at all, and the people who are overthinking about it and probably will never even start. You will be already ahead of these people. So do your first workout today, or if it's evening, maybe tomorrow, as soon as possible. As I've said, build your foundation, which is consistency, so your house doesn't collapse. Think to yourself, it is a disgrace for a man to not be in shape. Honestly, if a man is out of shape, if you can't run like 2 miles without stopping, you will not get respect from people. Like, people will not respect you. People don't respect the fat guy who does not care about his physique, and he says I don't care, I'm fat. I don't care, I don't give a fuck. He does, but he's just not willing to put in the work, so he wants to feel like he's cool, the cool guy that, doesn't give a fuck. But yeah, as I've said, he's just not willing to put in the work. And he's insecure. Imagine your ancestors looking at you and thinking like, we have fought wars. We have fought in wars. We have gone through really hard times for this motherfucker to sit on his ass all day, not think about maybe starting a business, doing something with his life, helping his family, contributing to society, or fucking moving his ass anywhere, doing anything but just moving like a natural human would do. No, you just sit on your fucking ass, pussy ass fucking fat motherfucker, and do nothing. They're ashamed of you, and I am too. I don't even fucking know you, but if you're fat, if you're out of shape, and you don't do anything about it, you should be ashamed of yourself, and I am ashamed of you. And you deserve to feel shameful and kind of depressed because of how much of like a subhuman you are, because you don't live like a human or is supposed to live, which is move, literally. Imagine the fucking caveman hauling the fucking mammoth or the boar down. They moved most of the day. They moved all day. They exercised all day and they just recovered totally at night when they were sleeping. And you're like a fucking vegetable, literally. You behave like you're fucking disabled. And it is disrespectful to disabled people, because there's even disabled people that fucking still exercise, that have like paralyzed legs, and they still fucking are better human beings than you because they work out and you don't. Do you feel shameful? Because if yes, that was the point of this. You should. I'm gonna tell you something right now. If you're like out of shape, if you're a fat motherfucker or a skinny motherfucker, whatever, and you don't do anything about it, I want you to pause this video, stand up, go to the fucking mirror and tell yourself, like look in the mirror, at yourself, at your face, at your body, and say, I am a piece of shit. I am a total fucking parasite, a fucking subhuman, a pussy, a bitch. And honestly, I will have more respect for you if you're able to admit that you want to be comfortable than you trying to make random excuses to just make yourself feel better. You should feel disgusted with yourself because you deserve that. You deserve the results of your actions that you've been doing for years. 4 years you've been jacking off to fucked up fucking sex tapes with fucking, I don't know porn stars, bro. I don't watch fucking porn. I'm not a fucking goblin. I don't jack off. But I don't know fucking Mia Khalifa fucking sex tapes and eating all this shit fucking food, McDonald's, and not exercising. Instead of that, scrolling on fucking Instagram, on TikTok, frying your attention span. Instead of maybe watching like a podcast where you'll actually learn something which won't make your attention span worse. But you chose to eat the chocolate. You chose to not go to the gym, and instead jack off. You chose to. So it is your fault, and you should take responsibility for it and get in shape. You deserve it. And now stop crying about it like a fucking bitch. Think about it. Crying will not help you at all. As a man, crying does not help you. Expressing emotions doesn't help you. Although these fucking fat pussy fucking liberals will tell you, oh no, it's fine to cry, and crying, men can cry too. It's fine. No, it's not. Crying will not help you. What helps men is action. So if you're not a pussy, if you're not a fucking, I will slap you right now. That you still haven't went to the gym, that you're still a fat or a skinny or a lazy motherfucker. I want to slap you in the face, honestly. And that's what your ancestors would do too. So take action. Become more of a man rather than the fucking pussy. Become a man, or cry about, that you can't get in shape because of X, and you can't because it's raining today, and you can't because you're brown, or you're fucking black, or you're white, or you're short, whatever excuse you have. It is not valid. Stop trying to make yourself feel better about yourself. If you're not in shape, you deserve it. You should be ashamed. And if you want to, right? I'm not forcing you to do anything. But if you're a pussy, if you're a bitch, if you're a subhuman, then further distract yourself with all the instant gratification, with all the fucking quick dopamine. Distract yourself with junk food. Make yourself feel good. Distract yourself with alcohol, with fucking weed, with nicotine, with all this shit, and be miserable for the rest of your life. The choice is yours. But if you're not a bitch, you will do your homework for today, and you will do your first workout. And also subscribe to this channel, and check out my course. First link in the description.